Hi, it's Karen, stepping on the back porch, back with day number 15 of Take a Crafty Break. Today we're going to do these fun little cards. You could use any size envelope, but I use some little ones because they're just so cute. Love you lots. Well, let's do that a little better. Oh, look at this. Love you lots, and it could go on much further than that, but I think what a fun idea to send. So here's another one of the same, and you can always write on the outside, but here you open it, and we have this fun little thing with a message on the road, and it says to, and then put their name, far apart but close at heart. And of course you could write your own message. I just took a stamp, if you notice, that just fit the occasion and just cut apart the little words on it. But you could do any kind of a message on here. And again, this could be extended further out. So these are just fun little ideas that you can adapt to any size. So we will get started. Thanks to all of you who have joined me. I've loved doing this. These are all crafts, paper crafts, great for all ages. And, you know, it's been really fun to share that. I'm going to put these back in, and we will make them. Okay, we'll put that down. And then to wrap it back in, I am just folding up my little hearts like this. And then they just tuck right back in. And this is just the little thing that you're going to pull out. So if I made these little ones, you know, these could be sent in a bigger one. You could also make them with different size envelopes. I just thought this was really cute for our little purpose. And then, of course, think of all other kinds of things. You could pull out a string of balloons, Easter bunnies. You know, it's just, these are just ideas. So very fun, and we will get started. I'll be putting a link of all of these 15 sessions together. So if you ever want to go back and need ideas for something. And then at the very end, I'm going to show a special card that I made here for everyone. So starting with the hearts, I am going to just take a bunch of hearts. Let's see, I think I had 7 in the others, so I think I'll just use that for, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be how long this is. So good. You know, Sandy says be perfect for her granddaughter's birthday. You know, these are fun cards, and this is a fun idea. You can just see if kids would have a lot of fun making these. So I'm going to just put glue dots on here. Of course, I could use glue. You know, you can use glue would work just fine. And maybe glue would work better than the way my hands are working today. Oh, I might want to mix up colors. Okay, so that's orange, that's pink. Now we'll go for blue. So we just want a little variety in here. There's no rhyme or reason otherwise. And of course, the hearts could be just done in a plain too, and then write your messages across. To see what other colors I have here. And I'm going to do a string of 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, there we go. 5. We'll do 5 because that'll be enough to show what we're doing here. Okay, now I'm going to just put my ribbon across so it's going to hit these. And I'm just going to leave a little bit of space in between. It'll look pretty, and it just makes it really easy to fold up. But of course, everything I make, you can experiment with. Oh, actually, we have time. Let's add 2 more. So just be thinking of, you know, you could do this with like the number of, you know, let's say someone is 10 years old. You could put 10 things on here. You could, you know, there are a lot of things you could, and you could go for those of us that are turning 70. And that would be one long card. but anyway, this is now I'm going to just use snail to put over the others, or, you know, I could use glue. Let's see if I have my glue here. I do have my glue here. Let's just use glue. Okay, so I just put that on to kind of hold them. I wanted that. Okay, that's okay. So now I'm just going to put some glue on. Knock, knock, knock. Who's knocking at the door? We'll see how this works. I'm kind of a, as you can tell, create as you go kind of person. So, if it works, it's great. If it doesn't work, it's only paper. It was a fun try. And I'm going to put these on the backs. And again, I just want to mix up colors, because then it won't matter when you pull it out, if they flip or do anything else. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, I used all my blues on the other side. Okay, but we have plenty of purple. Love the purple. And I'll do another pink. And yellow, and then I have a couple left over. Okay, so now I just want to make sure these dry. And then all you're going to do is fold them up. And now this is going to be longer than I need, so I have my little envelope here. So I'm going to, I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to put, here I will put glue dots, or I would use anything that's gonna stay good. Double stick tape would work. Glue would work too, as long as you hold it. I just don't want to mess up the glue. You'll see what I mean, because we're gonna stick it inside. So with glue, you just wanna be really careful you don't like glue the hearts down or something. Here I can tell it's just on that, okay? Now I'm gonna open this. Oh good, I'm glad you're liking this idea. And I'm just gonna stick this in. Stick this into my card and push down to hold it. So now, when I pull it out, I meant to leave this a little longer. I would say, because see, this one has a little handle on it. But now, look, when I pull them out, it's just gonna have all these pretty colors come out. And it won't matter, if it flips around and does all that. And you'll notice on here is a great place. Love you lots. The envelope is a perfect place to write your message. And then this just closes up, but then you'll just see when it opens, you're gonna close it like that. When it opens, that's gonna just tell you to pull it out. So, fun idea there. And then the other one, this is kind of like a road, and I took this, I don't know, four-wheeler or whatever this is, because we're gonna go on some adventure, and I thought this was just a great card for missing someone, and remember the words that I used, because I say were great, far apart but close at heart. But there's this long road to get to your house, but I miss you. I'm thinking of you. Oh, so again, and you know what I did? I put in fact, I'll just use glue. That's probably the best thing. And I put it on this part, because this part sticks over. So I want to make sure I better take off that glue dot, or it is going to stick inside my card. Yeah, I talked to myself when I stamped too. Tim was commenting on that. So it's kind of like what I'm doing on here. Going, what? And I go, oh no, just talking to myself. Okay, so you see, here's gonna be my road, and here's where you could write a message. This could be in white, and you could just write the whole thing. You could write hand words. You could do little squares and make things bigger. This is all whatever you want to do. Yeah, these are 3x3 envelopes, but you could use the same idea with other sizes. I just, like with the hearts, it's so fun to pull these out, because this is the exact heart punch I had. And if you do it on a bigger card, it's just a little harder to fold, but on a bigger envelope, but it still works. So just experiment. And you might have you could do bigger hearts too, if you have bigger envelopes. So, this is all about playing with what you have. And we just love knowing if you're doing any of this with kids, grandkids, any of you school kids taking a break and joining us. We would love to see what you're doing. I'm sending out these cards to kids that have posted because we all love seeing. So even if it's your grandkids, your kids, but I think it's just such a fun. I can see this one. I didn't put as many. I didn't, because there isn't any rhyme or reason. I actually did this first, and then I decided to think about the words. And I had 2 spaces left after I cut that one apart. So then I thought, oh, perfect, to so-and-so, to grandpa, to whoever. So I just thought that that would be fun. And you know, instead of a vehicle, this could be an Easter bunny. So it's just the idea. And I just love this little message. It could be anything that's kind of like they're on a trail. So it could be any animal, a dinosaur. It could be, but it also could be flowers on a stem. Okay, you could pull up. So I'm just trying to, you know, this is just an idea. So now you get to play with it. So you could use a fun punch up here and have this be the green stem. So I hope that gets some ideas. And if you guys haven't been to the Back Porch Stampers, you want to get there because, oh my goodness, people are doing fabulous shares over there. I just am loving seeing what people do. And starting next week, everything I do is going to be over there on these Mondays. But it's just been fun. And I will link together a playlist of these when all is said and done. So if you ever want to go back and review, then I am so glad you have shared these breaks with us. It's been so fun to look for things that are just great for all ages. And now again, I'm just going to tuck this in. I'm just going to open this up and stick in and press that down. So, and again, you could write there or not. This could do the little thing. And when you pull it out, isn't that just cool? And you could make this. This is a 1 inch by 12 inch. So I'm using the DSP, but you could make it double long. You could make this, you know, you can take this idea. And if you're using a full-size envelope, you can use a wider strip, a bigger, you know, just be creative. But the pattern paper is so great because it's so thin, so it's easy to fold. Oh, a cross and a Bible verse for Easter. That would be a great idea, Sharon. So see what all the ideas, and that's kind of the purpose of what we do over in the Back Porch Stampers, because people create these ideas and then they share with us, which just makes it so much fun. And I want to share one special card that I made for you guys because it's what I feel about doing this. And in case you're interested, I do a lot of, right now I'm doing a lot of weekend classes where it's like going on a retreat but staying at home. And we meet 3 times and we learn different things. This weekend we're doing a fun folds here, and this is one of them. And I just loved, so we're doing 3 different types of folds and then varieties within. So thanks, my friend, ever so much for everything. From the bottom of my heart, seriously, thanks. So I'll also put a link, and then we go back. This is a never-ending card because you can keep on going. And this is actually a great fold for kids to do too. I mean, most of what I do is good for all ages. So, you know, if you decide you're interested in creating along, we spend a weekend together on retreat, and I'll post a link to that too. But you guys, seriously, thanks. Thanks for being a part of this 15-day Take a Crafty Break. And we appreciate you. Thanks.